It's time to separate the boys from the men here on ESPN. The Lakers come in with some great offensive talent. They have some real weapons on offense, and they know how to use them. They will be squaring off versus the Heat, who come in expecting to continue running their offense like a well-oiled machine. One of the best things about them is how they value every possession and refuse to make those costly turnovers. Let's head over to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, where Bob Steele and Rod West are standing by.
Welcome aboard, Hoop fans. We're here at the Staples Center in Los Angeles. I'm Bob Steele, and I'm here with my partner, Rod West. Let's take a quick look at the starters. Any thoughts, Rod?
Robert Horry is a pretty good shooter, Bob, especially from three-point land. I'm interested to see if he can provide some clutch shooting.
We'll see how things pan out, Rod. Let's get ready for the player introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention courtside for the player introductions. First for the Miami Heat. At forward, Brian Grant. Also at forward, CARON BUTLER. At guard, Eddie Jones. Also at guard, Rod Strickland. At center, Alonzo Mourning. Lakers. And forward from Alabama, 6'10", number 5, Robert Horry. Also at forward from North Carolina, 6'7", number 17, out of Lower Marion High School, 6'7", number 8, Tony. Also at guard from Little Rock, Arkansas, 6'1", number 2, the center position out of Louisiana State, 7'1", number 34, Shaquille O'Neal.
The Heat control the opening tip. Passes. Pin down. They work it in. Inside. Pulls the trigger from 8. It's blocked.
He just lost concentration, didn't keep track of his feet, and then lost it out of bounds. He's got to keep his mind in the game, Bob.
I got him. Jones dishes it off. Watch the pick. Double. Rises up. Horry gets whistled for blocking. That's his first foul of the game. He can't get the first. He sinks the second. O'Neal inbounds the ball. The Lakers are just behind here, 1-0. Passes. Fisher now has it. 7 on the shot clock. Goes with a fadeaway. Gets nothing but net.
Fisher.
Just over 4 minutes here in the first quarter. Strickland passes the ball. Line it up. Launches from beyond the arc. Gets the kind bounce off the back rim. Just under 4 minutes here in the first quarter. Now in the paint. They're inside. O'Neal puts it up inside. Gets right iron. No good.
Bobby, he has such great anticipation. He's easily one of the best shot blockers in the league.
Definitely. He lets their perimeter defenders take more risks when they know they have a big-time shot blocker backing them up like that. Passes it. They work it in. I got it. Grant takes the quick shot. Definitely on the way down there. That's goaltending. Count the bucket. Horry with the inbound. Just over 3 minutes here in the first quarter. Fisher makes the pass.
Clear out.
Deflected, and it's right to him.
Nice block there. Terrific defensive stop.
The Heat have the rock. They're shooting 50% from the floor. Passes. It's loose.
The Lakers
Were the last ones to get a piece of it before it went out of bounds. Caught by Jones.
I got him. Stay in.
7 seconds to shoot. Elevates. Goes glass on the lay-in.
The Lakers
Bring it up. They're 2 out of their last 5 from the floor. Lob. Horry takes the turnaround J. Drains the lightly contested shot.
Easy 2 points, Bobby. He can get that shot whenever he feels like it.
Passes it. Horny uses the leaner inside. It's blocked. Fisher passes. It's stolen.
To push it inside, that was a nice thought, but you got to have the passing lane first. There was just way too much traffic in there to let a pass like that fly.
Passes. 7 on the shot clock. Swatted away, and it's right back to the shooter. Morning takes a shot from the elbow. Can't drop it in. Good defense, especially on that earlier block.
Get him.
Passes it. It's sent away, and it's loose inside.
Playing defense is all about position, and Bob, he had great position. All he had to do was just get his hands in the air.
Top of the key. They push it inside. 7 seconds to shoot. Passes. Uses the crossover. Passes it. Unloads from deep 3-point range. Gets the front rim.
Way to claim the offensive glass right there, Bob.
Battle for that board. Went in for the layup, but it's off the mark by Butler. The Lakers have the ball. They're shooting 42% from the floor. Bryant passes it. Horry goes with the leaner. Doesn't tie it up. Skies watches the lay-in. Nice rebound by the 9-year man out of Xavier. Into the low post. Stolen!
The Lakers
Can tie it up with a basket. This stripped out. Bryant with the rock. Fired from the right block. Puts too much on it. Passes it. Even numbers. It's 2-on-2.
I got him. Go inside.
Passes. Fades away inside. Gets back iron and out.
Morning has to score in that situation. When you're that much better than the defender that's guarding you, you have to take advantage.
Nabbed by Bryant. The jumper was buried by Bryant. Morning throws it in. We're at the end of one. The score, 8-8.
The Lakers
Played it even after one period, Rod. Anything jump out at you?
field goal percentage, Bob. They haven't been able to turn their superior shooting numbers into a lead on the scoreboard. If they can't take advantage of out-shooting the opposition, then maybe you don't deserve it.
Bounce pass.
Inside.
Horry gets airborne. Dumps it down with both hands.
Horry is fearless, Bob. He knew he was going to get banged. He knew he might not get the call. He did not care.
That's what it takes to go inside and finish strong in the NBA.
Ball.
Strickland dishes it off.
The Heat
Are at the controls. They're shooting 50% from the arc. The shot from beyond the arc was missed by Jones. The defensive rebound by Fox.
The Lakers
Work it up court. They're shooting 41% from the floor. Passes it. In low. shoots, puts up a miss.
Shaquille O'Neal should have known better than to take that one. You have to play within the confines of the game. The Heat
Have the rock. They're 1 out of their last 3 from the arc. Bounce pass.
Pick him up. 34 counter.
Goes with the crossover. Puts up the shot.
Now that's a guy that can light it up from out there. You have got to watch out for him.
Watch the pick. Line it up, line it up. Switch, switch. Hard, hard.
Pass to the paint. Bryant, high rises. Gets the lay-in. Butler inbounds the ball.
The Heat
With the score, this trip down can tie it up. Grant is looking for the ball.
Watch down low. Watch the block. Slide.
Grant passes the ball. Jones lets it go from the wing. Gets the far iron, but it goes in.
Now that's a guy that can light it up from out there. You have got to watch out for him. The Lakers
Head into the front court. They're 3 out of their last 6 from the floor.
Switch, switch.
Passes. Gets up. Goes fast in the lane. Just under 3 minutes here in the second quarter. Passes it
Double, double.
in the paint. Pops it up from 9. Gets the front rim.
Nice
Grant
D.
has the
Nice
uncanny
D.
ability to blow even the easiest shots inside, and that's sad.
Passes. Horry puts it up inside. Can't sink the well-defended shot.
Pick him up.
Passes it. They're inside. At the foul line. Amazing play, Rod. Let's check it out on the replay. Fox with the inbound.
The Lakers
Have it. They're shooting 43% from the floor. Fisher makes the pass.
Out, out.
Passes. Leaves the ground. Gently drops it in.
Pick him up.
The Heat
Bring it up. They're 1 out of their last 3 from the arc.
Stay in, stay in.
Now in the paint. Jones takes a turnaround J. Gets his 6th point of the period. He's got 9 in the game.
I got it.
Passes it.
It's going inside.
O'Neal launches from beyond the arc. Gets right iron. No good.
O'Neal is a good shooter from long distance, but the defender met the challenge on that one.
Bounce pass.
Inside, inside.
Strickland has it. Count that last jumper by Strickland. Horry throws it in. 57 seconds here in the second quarter.
Roll, roll it. Switch, switch.
Fisher passes. They work it in. Passes outside. Passes. 7 on the shot clock. Launches from beyond the arc. Answers with a 3.
The Heat
Have the ball. They're 5 out of their last 6 from the floor. Inside pass. Elevates. Botches the lay-in.
The Lakers
Are at the controls. They're shooting 33% from the arc. Lobbed it. They push it inside. Passes back outside. Puts it up. Doesn't get the bucket.
Horry should think twice before he takes that shot, and if he still wants to shoot it, he should think a 3rd time and a 4th time. That's not his game.
Passes it. Intercepted.
I hate to say it, but I'm going to. That was a limp pass. If you want to get the outside pass beyond your defender, you've got to put more zip on the ball. They did everything right but make the delivery, Bobby.
Got it off in time. And the buzzer beater is canned by Horry. The clock runs out, and we're heading to the half. The score, 21-19. Well, let's send it to Clark in the studio for a little halftime recap.
Welcome to the ESPN Halftime Update. Now let's take a look at how the numbers break down from the first half. The Lakers have played to a stalemate here in the first half. The statistics are pretty even across the board, and neither team has been able to get too far up on the other in the first 2 quarters. Should make for a great second half. Robert Horry, in the first half, has a total of 8 points and 2 blocks. A clear choice for our Sega Sports Hot at the Half player. That will do it for now. Make sure to tune in to the ESPN postgame show at the conclusion of the game. We'll send you back to Bob and Rod.
inbounds the ball.
Pick him up. Pick coming. Stay tight inside. Split.
Fisher passes it.
The Lakers
We'll get this one back.
Quick. Yo, power snap.
Inside, 7 seconds to shoot. Did I really see that? Let's see it again, Rod.
didn't like what he saw there at first, so he gives a little pump fake to get a better look.
It works like a charm here, too. And after the fake, just lines up for the J and drops it in, Rod.
The Heat
Work it up court. They're shooting 42% from the floor. Passes
Open in.
in low, in the paint. Passes outside. Goes with the fadeaway. Hands it and gets his 11th point of the game.
I thought the D would have shut that one down in a hurry, but never underestimate this guy. He gets the job done. The Lakers
Would love to extend their lead this trip down.
Watch that low.
Passes it. Bryant releases. Bounces off the left rim and out.
Bryant was playing the percentages there. He generally makes that shot, but not that possession. The Heat
Have a big opportunity and can tie it up here. Received by Moore. Loose ball. Bats it away. That's his second block of the game.
The Lakers
Have the rock. They're 1 out of their last 3 from the arc. Fisher dishes it off. Uses the crossover and puts it up.
This is a textbook crossover, Bob. Check it out.
Boy, straight passes, man, and he lays it in for 2. Pretty move. Morning with the inbound.
The Heat
Head into the front court. They're 4 out of their last 6 from the floor. Passes.
I got it. 3 inside.
Bounce pass. 7 on the shot clock. They're inside. Kicks it out. Fisher has the ball.
Perfect timing of the double team, Bob. You can look it up if you don't believe me. They trapped down low, the man had nowhere to go, and the defense came away with the steal. That's what they wanted.
Fisher is pummeled and will have an opportunity to get 2 from the line. He gets the first of 2. Horry will leave the floor.
The Heat
Have it. They're shooting 50% from the arc.
I got him.
Strickland passes the ball.
Counter. Inside.
They work it in. They push it inside.
Watch outside.
In low. 7 seconds to shoot. The shot from the stripe was buried by Grant. O'Neal throws it in.
The Lakers
Bring it up. They're shooting 48% from the floor. Passes it. Picked off.
Morning continues to pester the offense into coughing it up and coming away with big-time steals. A few more plays like that, and they just might squeak by at this point. The Heat
Have the ball. They're 2 out of their last 4 from the arc. Passes. Gets stopped by Fisher. 7 on the shot clock. Bounce pass. Takes a wide open shot. Doesn't get it all the way there.
They got a break on that one, Bob. That shot's going to fall 99% of the time. The Lakers
Could add to their lead with a bucket this trip down. Caught by Bryant.
That ISO.
Bryant gets airborne. Gets the land.
Look at the replay right here, Bobby, and watch how he loses the defense.
Loses the D. He posterized the D. That was a fantastic move.
You're right. All he needs to do is go to that crossover for his score. It's as simple as that. The Heat
Are at the controls. They're 3 out of their last 6 from the floor. Jones launches from beyond the arc. Gets the front rim. Fisher makes the pass. He's running, but there's 2 back. Jones takes off. That's the one-handed jam. Fisher now has it. It's 2-on-2, even numbers. Passes it. takes a turnaround J. Doesn't get the tough shot.
Fisher is only an average shooter in the best of conditions, and with the defender all over him, that certainly wasn't the best condition.
The downtown shot was off the mark by Jones. Grabbed by Fisher.
Jones comes away empty, but he was playing pretty well on that. I'm not surprised he missed it.
57 seconds here in the third quarter. O'Neal gets it right back after the ball.
You're an animal.
Into the low post. Stolen.
The Heat
Can cut into the lead with a basket here.
Now, when you're down low like that, it's way too easy to get the ball stolen. Don't put it on the floor. Too many people, too crowded, too many hands. It's too easy to get it taken away.
NBA basketball so quick, Rod. We got to see that again.
Definite replay on this move right here. I love to watch ball handling skills like this.
Nice. Rod, that crossover set up the whole play.
You got that right. You have to even love the old school lay-in, even with the foul.
Great play and a chance for one more. He completes the three-point play. Fox will come off the floor. Grant will head to the bench. Walker inbounds the ball.
The Lakers
Have the rock. They're shooting 48% from the floor. Walker passes. Passes. It's stolen.
That's smart basketball. The double team is especially effective under the net because it really limits where you can go.
Bryant comes away with his third pickpocket tonight. George with the ball.
What quick hands this guy has to grab the ball out of the air.
Gets his own board. Puts it back up for a deuce.
The Heat
Have it. They're 2 out of their last 6 from the floor. We've just finished the third quarter. The score, 33-26.
The Lakers
Still cling to a small lead going into the fourth. What's been the key stat so far, Rod?
field goal percentage, Bob. Basketball can be a pretty simple game. Shoot better than the other team, and you've always got an excellent chance of winning any matchup.
Ellis with the inbound. House passes it. Jones shoots from 12. Can't get it to drop.
Jones has a first-rate mid-range game. Even though he missed that one, he has to keep taking that shot.
Pass low post. Deflected. And it's loose inside. O'Neal rises up. Watches for lay-in.
He read that pump fake perfectly. Made a quick stab at the ball and then came away with the steal. Nice anticipation.
Passes it. The steal.
Perfect timing of the double team, Bob. You can look it up if you don't believe me. They trapped down low, the man had nowhere to go, and the defense came away with the steal. That's what they wanted.
Down by Walker. Seconds to shoot. Count that last jumper by O'Neal.
The Heat
Have the ball. They're shooting 39% from the floor. House gets fouled. He'll shoot a pair.
As a coach, I always said, if you're going to foul, foul like that. Make sure the shot has no chance of going in.
He can't get the first. Grant looks fresh coming back on the floor. Walker throws it in.
The Lakers
Are at the controls. They're 1 out of their last 3 from the arc. Fires! Doesn't get it all the way there.
He's almost a guaranteed deuce from that range, but the D kept a little bit closer than his shadow. He's going away empty-handed. The Lakers
Touched it last right before it went out of bounds. Walker will leave the floor. Butler comes back in after sitting on the bench for a while. Jones dishes it off. Passes. 7 on the shot clock. Launches from beyond the arc. Gets the front rim.
good rebound on the inside.
Grant capitalizes on the second chance opportunity.
The Lakers
Work it up court. They're 2 out of their last 6 from the floor. O'Neal wants the ball. Fires from 14. Knocks it in, and he's got a dozen. Butler inbounds the ball.
The Heat
Would love to cut into the lead some more with a bucket here. Pass to the paint. Fires from the post. Can't answer back.
He's got his rebounding fundamentals down, Bobby.
He sure does, Roddy. He anticipates where the ball's going to go, boxes out, and then cleans up. Bryant passes the ball. Uses the crossover. Gets stopped by Strickland. 7 seconds to shoot. The tray was missed by Bryant. Yanks it down inside.
That's a tough defensive matchup, but they did play it pretty good, and they prevented the three.
Cleaned it on, but missed by Mourning. Received by Shaw.
The Lakers
Can extend their lead this trip down. They'd love to do that. Passes it in the paint. Takes a wide open shot. Connects off the front rim.
Timeout, Heat.
George will come off the
Substitution
floor.
for the Lakers.
Grant with the inbound. Passes.
Open it. Get him. Stay tight inside.
Bounce pass.
Early girl, 89. 502.
Grant shoots. Puts too much on it.
O'Neal has been doing it all game long, and that gives them a double-double on the evening. That's a nice performance.
Bryant with the rock.
Double down.
O'Neal takes the shot from about 16. Gets his 6th point of the period. He's got 14 total.
The Heat
Have it. They're 1 out of their last 6 from the floor.
Push wide.
Now in the paint. Knocked off course.
The Heat
Will retain possession.
Help.
There's the steal.
Now, you got to like that pincher attack down low. You've got 2 of your guys crowding him. Chances are one of them is going to come away with the ball.
Fisher makes the pass.
You got ISO.
Uses the crossover. Dumps it off. Corey scores his 12th point with the bucket there.
They've got this one wrapped up, Bob. Just play it smart, and the game is theirs.
44 seconds here in the game. Passes it.
Three coming. Stay tight inside.
Inside pass. Jones takes a turnaround J. Drops in the well-defended shot. Horry throws it in. Passes. The Lakers bring it up. They're shooting 25% from the arc. Bounce pass. Seven seconds to shoot. Goes with the crossover. Fisher commits the charge. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now, he went with the crossover, tried to get free, but the D didn't go for that at all. You better bring your credit card, because that's a charge.
Pass caught by Butler. Launches from beyond the arc. Gets right iron. No good. Pass back. Bryant brings it up. He hasn't hit a shot from the arc. That's the end of the ball game. Your final score, 43-31. Well, that's it for us. Be sure to tune into SportsCenter to catch the latest news, scores, and highlights. Check your local listings for the correct time and channel. That's on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.
Thanks for joining us here at the ESPN postgame show. I'm Clark Dishman. The Lakers come away with a big 12-point win over the Heat. They now move to 31-6 on the year. The Lakers just made a determined effort tonight to only take high-percentage shots. The opposing team just couldn't pressure their shooters enough, and that proved to be the big difference tonight. Shaquille O'Neal ended up with a total of 14 points and 10 rebounds. He's our ESPN Player of the Game. He was the difference tonight. Well, that will do it for now. I'm Clark Dishman. We'll see you next game.